Hey there, this is Neil Nape, and in this video I'll give you a thorough walkthrough of Visibily, exactly what it is and what it does. I'm going to actually use cases in this case to show you how you can use Visibily in your marketing, regardless of whether you're doing affiliate marketing, list building, or selling physical products or digital products for that matter. So let's look at the dashboard first of all. When you land here, you'll see all the stats about all your Visibilities, you'll see the conversion rates, you'll see how much traffic you're getting over time, and all this information is important for you if you want to decide what Visibilities, what Visibs are working for you and what are not. So this is very crucial information. So for the first example, let's start with creating a simple site Visib, which is right over here. So if you think about this, if you have a website where you're publishing high quality articles, if you have your own website, let's say in this case, or someone else's website, you want to put your own opt-in form on top of that, you want to put your own sales button or social media magnets on top of that. Well, you can do that with Site Visib. So let's call this social media magnets, and let's go for, in this case, we'll just go for Visibily sales page. So let's edit this message a little bit. Let's say we were working on selling electronic products, or we had a site that sold electronic products. Well, we could put something like this on TechCrunch, for example. So let's go for this. The way to do that would be, of course, there's a profile pic here, but you can click this, and if you want to change the profile picture as well, you can do that too. I'm just going to stick with this anyway, and in this case we can change the background color as well if you want. So I could actually change the background color to, let's say I want it to be darker, right? Or I could make it lighter, for example. So let's just go for red, so it kind of stands out. The buttons could be, in this case, FB like plus retweet. I can change the text as well to match that and say, hey, retweet this article to win some cool gadgets, right? And then, because I can't really read the text anymore, I'm going to make the color more lighter so it's actually clear. There we go. It will still stand out because the color is different. And then I could use a custom page link. So instead of using that TechCrunch link, I could say, hey, this will actually link back to Visibily in this case, which is perfect because the traffic will come back to me. And enter your custom link, or rather this is the custom link over here, and the retweet ID could be your ID, so in our case it could be KV Social. When you're done with that, just go here and click next. So again, the reason we're doing this is we want people to be engaged, we want people to retweet us, we want people to participate in exactly what we're doing. So I'll go for bottom right, create Visib, and there we go, done. That's how simple the process is. If I grab this Visib and if I go in here and type this up, you'll see that this would be a normal article. In this case it's a Visibily sales page, and we have this place to tweet or like right over here. And again, like I said, you can do this with TechCrunch as well. So this is a great way to drive people over to your social media sites if you want it. When I click on that and that, as long as the integration is set in, people can actually share this on social media as well. So great way to do this. Another use case in this case would be, let's say I wanted to take over the Visibily sales page. Well, what I mean by that is, let's say you wanted to sell a product about how to lose fat or how to get perfect abs. I'll use Truth About Abs as an example. The way you could position that is, hey, I don't have any content on how to get perfect abs, right? I'm just starting out, I'm just experimenting. So how can I drive traffic over to Truth About Abs as an affiliate, yet at the same time I can collect leads as well, right? So again, how can I drive traffic to a sales page and make some sales? And for those people that are trying to exit, how can I get them into my funnel? The way to do that would be with the exit Visibily. So again, I'll use the Truth About Abs example here. I'm not sure what the URL is, but I'll just go for truthaboutabs.com. Actually, let me check that out so we're on the same page. So there we go, that's the page. In this case, I'm going to choose an online based template. And again, the number of templates you have depends on exactly what kind of edition you've bought, and you can see that information in the table underneath this video. I'm just going to go for this one. In this case, this is my exit template that I've chosen, and I'll click on next, and then I can start to modify it. I can start to change it so I can put anything that I want, right? So again, something simple, something that gets people to actually take action and sign up with you do whatever you want them to do. So again, this is, I can remove that too, fitness for less. I'll just remove this because we don't need it. Right, so there we go. This is the exit pop-up that will show up on that page. Okay, it doesn't need to be very complicated. So again, in this case, we'll have it as an opt-in pop-up. You can also do it so that if people don't want to buy that product because it's too expensive, you can drive them to the next product, for example. Right, so again, it doesn't need to be very complicated, and this is what it would look like. So I'll go for this, and it's set up, it's done, right? So when I use this link, I'll just go and type it up. When I use this link, people can now go through my affiliate link over to Truth About Abs, right? So they're on this site, Truth About Abs, they're reading, they're like, okay, should I buy it, should I not buy it? Well, not in this case, maybe it's too expensive. And they try and exit and see what happens. The template comes up, right? So this gets people to sign up and say, hey, don't need any help losing weight? Well, if you still do, sign up with us and we'll send you a free guide. So this way, you're leveraging the authority that Truth About Abs has built, and you're building your list with that, and you can remarket to these people again and again through multiple different channels. This is the second use case. Let's look at the third one, which is my favorite one. This is automatic Visibily, so creating auto visits. So the methods that I've shown you so far, they take time because you have to do them yourself. So you have to do them one by one, and you can then syndicate them across social media using this functionality here, which I'll show you soon. But the method that I like the most is the auto visit. So let's go for a TechCrunch social example. I'll use this because I already have it saved. Now what I can do in this case, TechCrunch, as you know, is a really big site that writes a lot of good articles about social media, about technology, and so on. Let's say if I had a social media blog and I wanted to drive people over to my blog, or if I was selling laptops or gadgets on Amazon. This way I can automatically leverage the power of TechCrunch to sell my own products. Okay, so when you click next here, what happens is it gives you the option, what kind of visits do you want? Do you want a site visit? Do you want exit visit? Or do you want lock visit? Right, so visits that have already been created before, the styling. I'll go for, in this case, let's say the social media magnets, right? So in this case, we just want to drive traffic over to social media, and I want these to go out daily, right? So I'll click finish, and what happens is, let me show you this link. What happens is that we pick up automatically the article from TechCrunch, and we put our own social media magnets on top of that, right? So again, remember, when people share this link, they'll be sharing the link to Visibily, which we had set up previously. Now, Visibily is basically, if you look at it, Visibily is being advertised on TechCrunch. I mean, it's interesting because this is not, the URL is actually not TechCrunch, so I'll just kind of go here and show you. It's a Visibily URL, but what you can then do is you can syndicate this across social media. You do that by doing this. You can go for ad auto publishing. You can hook it up with your multiple social networks, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Google+. And you can also then, once it's set up, once it's done, you can start auto publishing. So you can say, hey, you know, I want to choose, let's say in this case, site visit, and I want the visit name that I'm interested in, the social media magnets. The group name is test2 if you want, and title or description, whatever you want, and you can send it out so that now these auto visits are automatically syndicated over to social media as well. Right, so you don't have to do any work once you've got this set up, and you can automatically start sending it out to multiple social medias completely hands off. Very powerful. Another functionality here that we've built within the tool is retargeting. So you can add retargeting to any of these URLs that go out, which is really good because this way you can remarket to these people via Facebook, AdRoll, Perfect Audience, whatever you want. If you want to do paid advertising, that's the best way to go. But what I like the most is that with this software, you do not need an autoresponder. What I mean by that is you can simply hook it up with your SMTP provider, and that's over here. So SMTP provider could be Mandrill, could be Elastic Email, could be also Gmail, for example. So you could hook it up with your Gmail, and people who sign up, you can automatically send them a welcome email. That's how simple it needs to be. So simply hook up your SMTP account, and then you can start emailing your users as soon as they opt in, as soon as they sign up via one of these campaigns. This is how easy the process needs to be. This is how easy you need to set it up to make sure that you make money with every link that you syndicate out there. So again, this tool not only generates lead magnets, sale magnets for you, but it also generates traffic to them using the auto publishing functionality. So this is Neil Napier. I hope you've enjoyed this software demonstration. Please ask if you have any questions and we'd be more than happy to help you out.